that are flashing on your screens, and I've just been informed that a press release has been put out by the US Secretary of State's office from the US Department of State. There has been a further phone call between Marco Rubio and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Let me read the statement as it is. Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke with Indian External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar. Secretary Rubio emphasized that both sides need to identify methods to de-escalate and re-establish direct communication to avoid miscalculation. He further proposed US support in facilitating productive discussions to avert future disputes. Now, that's what he said. There is a further response that has come to this from the Indian Ministry of External Affairs. This is from Dr. Jaishankar's office, and he says, and I quote, "Had a conversation with US Secretary of State Rubio this morning. India's approach has always been measured and responsible and remains so," unquote. Now, General Dawar, at what point of time, because we are now understanding the kind of tactics the Pakistanis are employing. The Pakistani airspace as we speak is closed. There are no civilian aircraft in the sky. The civilian aircraft are put into the sky immediately before they begin their air incursions. Now, what they are hoping, of course, is that by error, shoot down a civilian aircraft flying in Lahore, right next to the India-Pakistan border where all of this is happening. We also know that they are using very, very tiny drones in the most part. Small drones are being sent, and every time a small drone comes, the result, of course, is that there is an air raid warning, and entire population of a city, which is millions of people, their electricity is shut off, they are hunkering down. Electricity shut off does not only mean lights, it means if the power grid is switched off from behind, people don't have a fridge that's working, they don't have a fan that's working necessarily. And that is going to cause harassment of civilians. So that's what they want. Small drones cost a few thousand rupees, irrelevant, but they cause harassment. So now that we are understanding what they're doing, what can we really do about it?
Look, you have to take your air defense precautions very seriously. Whether it's a small drone or a medium size or a big stone or there's a intruding aircraft, you have to get it on your radar, fix your AD guns and bring it down. There is no other way. You cannot distinguish or differentiate between a drone and an aircraft or intruding aircraft. You have to bring it down, and I'm sure we have caused a fair number of casualties to the Pakistani Air Force and to the Pakistani forces who have been trying to send drones or intruding aircraft and so on and so forth. So this part is part of SOPs. And as far as the public is concerned, of course, it will cause them a lot of inconvenience, but this is part of it. If we are at war, then the whole country is at war, and everybody has to pay as this plays part. If the administration has said you switch off lights from such and such to such and such time, then we do it. Simple as that. And we have done it earlier also, maybe after many years that we are doing it again. So there's not much sweat involved in all this.
Okay, I have a follow-up question, sir. We were responding to Pahalgam, where